welcome to my channel. So today we're doing this, well, it's kind of a flip through and it's kind of a review, I guess, of this thing that I've bought. Basically, I'm about to film it after I film this video, but I want to do this one first. I'm doing a sort of goals for 2021, and they're personal colouring goals, and they're also channel related colouring goals. So I saw this, I saw last year's and I didn't get it. It's as it says, it's an organiser and a colouring art journal. But I thought I would get this because I'm not very good at planning things and being organised. That is not my natural. Some people love, you know, bullet journaling and things, and I love looking at other people's bullet journals, but I do it for a week and then stock. So this is the size of it. It's, I'll pull my hand up. So it's roughly A5, nice and thick. So this is my finger, so it's a good finger thickness for this book. Nice and chunky. It's got one of those soft covers as well, and it's, if I didn't know it wasn't, I'd say it's got that soft feel like sort of moleskin, if you know what I mean. I know it's a type of plastic, but yeah, it's a lovely cover that's got coloured in. That's the image on the back as well, and I believe these images, both of those images, will be inside that I can colour myself, because that is one of the nice things we're going to see about this organiser. Now, as you can see, the spine is completely unbroken at the moment. I've had a peek at a page or two, but for the most part this is my first real proper look, so we'll fold it back, and indeed that is the pack. Is that the picture? Yeah, so that is the picture from the back cover but flipped. So that's the very first one. As you can see, it's on white paper, and we do have down here, we do have folios, so it does give us page numbers. So that's the nice thing about this book, is we do get plenty of different elements. So that's another thing. I thought, well, even if I only do this, you know, treat it as an organiser for a few weeks, which would still be useful, there's still pictures in it for me to colour. So, you know, even though I might not use it as its intended purpose in the end, we'll see. Ask me again at the end of 2021. But there are pictures to colour. So we have this little, no, that was a moon on the front. So we have this little bee. She's quite well known for doing sort of insecty type pictures. So I won't go through all the spiel. That's just basically saying from the artist. So Ruby Charms Colours is Susan, I can't remember her surname. I'll leave a link to this. I bought this on Amazon. I'll leave a link to her this book, so that you know you can find it if you want. So page 7, we have our index, which tells you everything that's in here, and a legend, which I don't know, you can use that for whatever you want. If you want to add in some extra on some of the blank pages that lay ahead, you might want to put that there. But we have inside, that does give us a clue. So we've got calendars all throughout the book, and then there's monthly calendars that go all the way through to December on page 139. So open to the next, we have another index. This is some of the areas where there are blank pages for you to write things that you want. So, but she does give some titles for some, so to give you some ideas of what you might want to list. Art supply resources, art supply wish list, books, hashtags. This one I really will, I'm useless with hashtags. I always have them on like scraps of paper and things. It's terrible. Podcasts, techniques, websites, YouTube channels. Honestly, some of these personally I think are a little strange. Like websites, I'm never going to look in a book the name of a website. I'll go to my bookmarks page on my browser. Do you know what I mean? It's just I bookmark everything, so I don't know why anybody would want to list websites, but who knows. But I personally will be using that page for something else probably. And then we've got another index page here, where we, you know, these are the blank pages, and we can fit it in ourselves. And we have lots of blank pages here for our own notes. And then we have another picture, which is like some sort of flowery type thing. Not sure what that is. And then we've got another. Look, this is good. The one thing I hate about black backgrounds is you do get fingerprints on it. But I'm really into pictures, if you don't know by now. I am really into pictures with black backgrounds. So I'll definitely be doing that one. And then we're on to our 2021 calendar. So this is one of those small calendars where you can just, you know, circle specific dates if you want. It's like an at a glance calendar, always handy. I do obviously have a calendar on my computer, but we're not always at a computer. And then place to put in some notes if you've got some highlights that you want to remember, important dates. And then we've got an even smaller calendar just for our glance ahead at 2022 dates. And then another picture. So this is one of the pictures to colour. I'm not actually sure what he is. I thought first of all he might be a cat, but you know, he's got his tail wrapped around and he's got, I don't know, but he's not a bat because he's got no wings. So he's, I don't know what he is, but he's upside down. It's quite a nice picture. We've got our sort of old-fashioned doors there, glass doors, or yeah. Anyway, January. So these are the theme for all of the monthly calendars. So I'll only go through them briefly after this because, you know, there's only so much I can say about a calendar. But each month does come with a sort of mini picture to colour in. And then it goes across the 2 pages. And it does have little, some of the information about, you know, events on days. Obviously it has the big ones like Martin Luther King Day. But next to that is National Popcorn Day. That's a good one. Number 16, I like this one. Appreciate a Dragon Day. Might have to do, that's the 16th of January. I might have to, maybe I'll have my colour and chat on that day and we'll do a dragon. And then at the end, or at the edge I should say, we have this little place here where we can make little notes. So if you run out of space in here, or you've got something that's particularly wordy, you can put some notes in here as well. 2, no, 4, ooh, 6, okay, let me see. So we've got a little swatch thing here if you need swatches. Several pages, so that's 4 pages of straight lines for making notes. Got a blank page and another page for swatches, so if you feel arty or doing your doodles. And then we've got sort of grid paper here, which I assume, I mean, like I say, I'm not into the bullet journaling things. I mean, I love it in principle, I'd be rubbish at it. But I assume that's why there's sort of grid paper to help you do charts, or I don't know. Perhaps somebody who does bullet journal can tell me what you use, you know, grid paper for. Another blank one, another place for swatches, and we have ourselves here a dragon. I could do the dragon for the 6th. Perhaps I'll do this on the 16th of January. We're colouring our dragon. So February. The picture here is not a part of the calendar, so I think she uses the picture to fill in some of the days. If you know, that one, the 1st was on the Friday, so there was lots of spare space. So I think that is why there was a picture there and why it's not there now. So spunky old Broad Day, love it. But you know, we've got things like Valentine's Day and Lunar Chinese New Year. Not so much space there for notes, but again, I presume we're going to get the 4 pages of lined, yes, the 1 blank and the 1 squared. And then the blank page again with the swatches and the picture of the month, it seems, is the theme. So this is one of them sort of, I don't know what it is. I mean, it's obviously a bug, but like these are the wings. I think this is, I love the scissors that are wrapped into it. I think this is one of those pictures that's gonna become clearer once you actually try to colour it in. I might try to do this like once a month, if that makes sense. We'll see. I'm not very good at being organised enough to like colour on a schedule. Anyway, so this is March. We've got a little flower here. We've got a little, I don't know what he is, sort of raccoony thing here. Again, what have we got? Anything good in here? So we have daylight savings time. Obviously, this is the US date for daylight savings. In the UK, that will be different. International Day of Happiness. We like that. Let's focus on that one. Obviously, we've got things like St. Patrick's Day as well. But yeah. Again, place for notes. 4 pages of lined. Yeah, so I'm going to start skipping those pages now. It's 4 pages of lined, 1 blank, 1 squared, 1 blank, and then our picture, which is a bigger one of our raccoon. April. The picture goes across the whole top there. What have we got? Anything good in here? World Art Day. National Siblings Day. Earth Day. Right. Pages, skip. And then we've got our first... Oh, what was that? I thought he was a rabbit, but he's not a rabbit. It's a little kangaroo. Sorry, rabbit kangaroo. Kangaroo rabbit. Right. Anyway, so that's the full picture that we had the teaser of on the calendar. So this looks like, well, at least that looks like bamboo or something. So May, this is my birthday month. I probably shouldn't say my date. I won't say what year I'm born, but like my birthday is always on Star Wars Day. I love it. So anyway, enough of that. May the 4th be with you. That's the thing. Right, so what else have we got? National Hamburger Day. That's the best one. Right, so just skip the pages. And then we've got whatever it is eating bamboo. Some sort of bear thing. He's not a panda. He might be one of those red panda type ones you could do him as. Right, June. We've got, I'm not even going to speculate what he is. Some sort of, something made out of leaves. Maybe no. Let's wait till we get there. So Juneteenth, I don't even know what that is. Take your dog to work day. And oh, he's a caterpillar. Okay, so that's quite cute. Lots of flowers there if you like flowers, which I do. I like that one. You can make that really pretty. Right, so July. What have we got? Obviously Independence Day. National Lasagna Day. You can see where my National Blueberry Day. You can see where my priorities are. It's just like, yeah, forget about Independence Day. Let's look at the food days. So we'll skip these pages to get to the picture. And we have, he's a sort of, I don't know, what is he? Maybe sort of ish chameleon-ish, lizardy-ish. Yeah. So August the 1st is Friendship Day. August the 9th, Book Lovers Day. National Colouring Book Day. I'll have to do a video for that. I didn't even know there was a National Colouring Book Day. We need to, National Eat Outside Day. Okay. I need to do something for that. See, I'm planning to use my organiser already to plan videos. And we have ourselves a spider in a garden. Lots more flowers. And September. Okay, so we've got a little, I don't know what he's going to be, a squirrel or something. What have we got that's good in here? Give me some food. Hobbit Day. I'm going to have to be like a responsible adult. It's like International Literacy Day. International Day of Peace. Where's the Lasagna Day? Right, sorry. I don't want to trivialise that. That makes me seem very shallow. I am quite shallow, sorry. Sorry. Right, oh, he is a squirrel. Okay, that's good. He's living in his little hanging lantern thing. Nice if you like doing wood. The paper in here is Create Space paper, basically. So it'd be interesting because I usually use alcohol markers as a base on Create Space. And obviously I won't be able to do that unless I sacrifice the page. And they are all on the calendar page, which is annoying. It's a shame it's not like one of these pages behind it, and then we'll have a bit more freedom to colour. So what have we got in October? Mad Hatter Day. Black Cat Day. I didn't even know there was a Black Cat Day, and that's just before Halloween. And then we've got our little owl. That's has a very bit of a Johanna Basford vibe to it, doesn't it? With the Zentangly tree. Yep. And now we're on to November. Daylight Savings. Again, this is the US Daylight Savings Day. If you're in you know, the UK or Europe, we all have different ones. Or if you're in somewhere like South Africa and Russia and places like that, sometimes some countries don't even have a savings day. World Kindness Day, that's a good one to think about. I like Black Friday is here though, in case I'll ever forget. We don't celebrate Thanksgiving in the UK, but I always know when Thanksgiving is because Black Friday we do. I said do. I'm also very childish. Right, so this is the picture. Oh, that's a kind of, because what was that? So we have the hint there. Yeah, I think that kind of looks kind of Diwali themed, isn't it? I think. Anyway, December. We have ourselves, I don't know what he is, little foxy. See the foxy again that was on the cover, back cover. Could be. Back to the food. National Brownie Day. Who cares about Christmas in December? That's the day that counts. What else have we got? Do you know what? I don't know what Kwanzaa is. Does anybody know? I'll have to Google that. I'm not even sure what Festivus is. If it's something religious, I'm sorry if I don't know. I'm obviously not. If you haven't found out yet, you will soon find out. I'm not exactly the most religious of people. Oh, so it's a combination of our Foxy and the moon. That's all one picture. I really like that. And right, so that's the end of the calendar, and now we're in the Compendium. Another white on black picture, so that's our owl again. We had him before for October, I think. And this is where we had that list of things where, you know, supplies, wish list. Honestly, I can't really see myself making even a list of books. I suppose I might use a list of books for somewhere like Etsy, because I never bother to save the cart for that to remember things. But you know, obviously on Amazon I have a wish list. Hashtags. This one I will use. I'll use this probably for my year-long hashtags, because like I said at the start, I'm terrible with hashtags. So I'm hoping to use those monthly, these little things here. That's where I'm going to put my monthly hashtags. And then here at the back I can put my my year-long ones. Podcasts I wouldn't bother with. If there's a podcast I like, I'm gonna follow it. Techniques, I suppose I might use that for colour combos or something like that. Websites, no, I would bookmark. YouTube channels, I'll write mine there just to like advertise myself or something. Remind myself that I've got a YouTube channel, because you know I might forget. Not subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel. There you go. That's a good thing. Don't forget me. Subscribe to the channel. Right. So we have a bunch of plain pages here. Oh, a whole bunch of plain pages there for us to make lots of different notes on. Right. Sorry about that. I just had to pause the camera because I had a little tickle in my throat. Right. So this is the creative planner part. We have our dragon again. Excellent, because he's white out black, and I like my white out black, and I like dragons, so that's going to be good. So the creative planner section, again we've got this graph paper, we've got another picture to colour in. I've seen quite a few pictures that I actually would like to colour, and I particularly like the ones in the calendar because they're only small. Even I can do those quickly. And we've got lined paper here. It's nice, we've got our little boxes here, so if you do want to number things, then we can. More blank paper. Obviously this is the bit where we're expected to go wild. We have our sort of like, I think, what do they call them? It's not quite, but it's like a lyrebird, isn't it? They have that thing with all the heads and the curvy things. Feathers, you know. Things that birds have. More blank pages. For my plotting and planning, we have ourselves a nice horse here. More spare paper. This is obviously a fair wedge of the book. So we have our wolfy thing again, and that's got like a dream catcher with the moon in, I guess. And we have our bird. Is that a kookaburra? Something like that. I have to look it up. It's ruby charms from Australia. We had our kangaroos and stuff, didn't we? Got ourselves a nice flower here. To be honest, I'll only use, while I will use some of these pages, there's no way I'd use all these pages, but I will colour the pictures. We have a sort of butterfly. Oh, we have ourselves like one of those sort of rainforest frogs. And then we've got some more bugs. She has a whole colouring book about, I think it's called something like Insectory or something like that. I don't have it. I've attempted to get it, but it's, you know, it's one of the many books on my list to get that I would like. Might say at the back. There we go. Insect Imaginary. And then she's got the Ocean Imaginary, an art journal. And then, oh, that's the big book of colour charts. So there we go. All by Susan Carlson. That was her surname that I couldn't remember earlier. So that is the Creative Companion 2021 Organiser and Colouring Art Journal by Ruby Charm Colours, or Susan Carlson. If you are a bullet journaler, give me some ideas on what you do with things like these, you know, these graph pages. What do you do with them? I know in bullet journaling quite often you create a calendar, but you know, this comes with a calendar, so I won't be doing that. So yeah, give me some ideas. What do you use graph paper for in your bullet journals? Or just give me some ideas in general, because it would be quite fun to, you know, have a little play around with it. Even if I don't stick with the actual bullet journaling aspect of it, it would be quite fun to have a little play around. But I will be using this hopefully to plan things out for the channel. Even though I am not naturally organised as a person, I need to be. I need to make myself be organised, at least about this. So I think this cost me something like £9.50 or something like that. So it's fairly expensive, but you do get obviously all your diary and your planner and your lots of journaling pages and lots of colouring pages. So I do think I'll get my value out of it. I'm not sure what that is in dollars. Maybe something like $13, it must be, US dollars. But yeah, I will include a link to it below anyway on Amazon. So if you are interested in getting it for your own planning, your colouring planning, maybe you want to keep your own hashtag lists. Maybe you do like to write down the names of your art supply wish list. I keep thinking that's a C though. It says cart supply, and it's not. It's art supply. And yeah, and let me know if any of the pictures appeal to you. I mean, would you buy it for the pictures? There was quite a few in there. There was maybe 20 pictures. So how many pages in total was there? It's as I mentioned, it's a thick book. Okay, so this is page 259. So whilst it might be, you know, nearly £10 to buy, you get a lot of bang for your buck. Even if some, you know, obviously there's a wedge of blank paper in there to do your own thing with, but you know, it doesn't feel, the cover is nice, it's pretty, it's soft, it's Amazon paper, but you know, you feel like you get your money's worth with this. And because there's nothing I hate more than, you know, buying a book and then thinking that it's not worth it. This I feel is worth it, so I look forward to using it. Shame I'm going to spoil it with my terrible handwriting. I'll have to try and be on best behaviour. I always keep meaning to learn calligraphy and things like that. Anyway, if you found this flip through review useful, give me a thumbs up. If you've not subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel, and then you won't have to make a list of your YouTube channels in the back of the book. Just subscribe, you know you want to. And yeah, and as I mentioned before, right at the start, I got this book and for planning my channel, so there will be a video up soon after this one with my 2021 goals. Yeah, so thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great day. Take care and see you again soon. Bye for now.